It's never closing time like you were hoping. Not gonna be fine dining, but hey, we're open. The sunny side's up, we'll fill your cup when we know that you'll return. Where else can you go? Everything's closed, and the coffee's seldom burned. It's never closing time, we're always open.
I'll be right there. Just have a seat anywhere. Hi, sorry about that. I was tied up on the phone with a contractor. Can I get you anything to start?
I'll just have a tea. Please.
Black or herbal?
Black.
Good choice. I think our herbal selection is down to one bag of chamomile.
Do you have any security cameras?
No. But I've got an empty till and a baseball bat behind the counter.
Cameras would be more useful.
Well, I'll get right on that. Unless you're a camera salesman, then it's a hard no.
No, I'm not.
So, why all these questions about my security systems?
Not your system. Your cameras, or lack of cameras.
So why all these questions about my cameras?
Evidence is useful.
Look, buddy, I don't know what your game is, but I don't like it. What's your deal?
Have you heard about the embezzlement at the lawn bowling club?
Look, I'm old, but I'm not geriatric. Well, what I know about the hot gossip from the lawn bowling club.
Over $500,000 embezzled from there?
Oh, $500,000 embezzled from the lawn bowling club. Huh. What does that got to do with anything? Or are you bragging?
Bragging?
Yeah, bragging about embezzling $500,000 from the lawn bowling club. Look, I'm not impressed and I'm not intimidated. I have been robbed more times than I care to count, and I've never lost more than $57.85. So go on, big guy, do your worst.
No, I think you have the wrong end of things. I'm not the embezzler. I'm a cop. This is a sting.
Oh, so you're here to catch the embezzler.
No, we've already caught the embezzler. I'm here to catch the person who's been blackmailing and threatening the embezzler.
Oh, so the cameras.
It would be useful to have video. I've got audio, but we haven't got video.
Don't you have a guy across the street with a long-range camera?
No, we don't have a long-range camera, and anything it would give us wouldn't be useful. The only suitable window is boarded up.
Well, I guess you chose the wrong restaurant for a sting.
No, we chose the perfect restaurant. We needed somewhere that wouldn't be busy.
Charming. So, how do you get $500,000 from the lawn bowling club? I mean, they must have, what, 10 members?
7 regular members and 14 pay-to-play drop-ins.
Yeah, so how do you get $500,000?
Well, the embezzler did the books for the club, and she had single signing power.
Oh.
Yes, which a club should never do. While the club itself is not really rich in cash flow, it had a lot in capital assets. When they bought the clubhouse and the greens back when the land was really cheap.
Back in the Stone Age when lawn bowling was all the rage.
So the embezzler took out a reverse mortgage on the club and the grounds, which the members paid, and the back half was rented off to landscapers, so it was all covered up until
Had an income.
the bank called about the remortgage. So the jig was up.
Oh, what about the blackmail?
That I can't tell you.
Oh, come on. You've given me the ins and outs of the financials of the lawn bowling club, and when you get to the juicy bit, you clam up?
Oh, that's the embezzlement was all tried in the courts. It's all public knowledge. This is an investigation.
So, what if I don't let you use my restaurant for your little sting?
It's a public place.
It's my business, and I can kick anybody I want out for any reason that I want. What if I think that you're endangering my safety with your activities?
You really know how to take being a nosy Parker to the next level, don't you?
Look, I'm not intimidated by you. I know there's a baby face under that big tough beard. I've been slinging bikers out of here since you were in the womb.
You know, anything you learn during the course of this investigation, you have to keep to yourself.
Ooh, I can stay quiet.
Well, if you do help out with this investigation, and I mean really help out, I could divulge a few things.
Ooh, go on then, Thor. Deputize me.
How'd you know my name?
I don't. Is your name actually Thor?
Yes, it is.
Come on, your parents. Oh my gosh, Thor. You look like a Thor.
And your name is?
Felicia.
Felicia, the Mark will be arriving in 20 minutes. He may well be early, so let's call it 10. I'd like to get some video in here. Can I borrow your phone?
Sure.
What is that?
Well, it may be old, son, but it's the best phone I ever had. It makes calls.
No camera?
God, no.
I need a camera.
Oh, I'm gonna ask for a camera, not a phone.
You know, phones these days have cameras.
Well, mine doesn't. Why don't you use yours?
The Mark will be expecting to see me with my phone on the table, face down, turned off.
There's some gizmos in the office if you want to go take a look at those.
Where is your office?
Just down the hall and to the right.
You have a wireless webcam.
What does that mean?
It means we can set it up in here, and it'll send the footage back to your computer in your office.
You could do that? God, that's impressive. I can barely turn the thing on.
Yes, I can. The only thing we need is a spot to put it so it's not seen.
I've got the perfect spot. We can just put it right over here, and we can aim it right over there. Even if the perp sits right over there, then it'll be perfect.
We prefer the term accused. Anyway, let's turn this on for you. Now this is the lens. You point it at what you want to get the footage of.
I'm not a complete idiot.
Okay, you set it up. You go make sure that it's coming through on your computer.
Gotcha.
Is it in place?
Yeah, is it working?
Move out of the way. Yeah, that'll work.
So, you're all set up now. Spill.
Spill?
The blackmail.
Ah, yes. So it turns out the embezzler might not have done it for greed. Let's just say she might have had a few bad habits. And she went to a local loan shark.
Anthony the Hammerhead.
You know him?
Well, I don't know him. I mean, I know of him, but I make it a point not to know him.
Well, yes. It was him or his associates who put on a bit of additional pressure.
Did they kill her pet?
How did you...
Well, I hear stories.
I'd also like to hear these stories.
Well, I'd love to tell you these stories, but first, what's your story in the sting?
I'm her nephew, and she's been getting pressure from in prison, and she'll be in there for about 18 months or so.
And so, you're standing in as her proxy to find out what the level of intimidation is going to be.
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha.
So, how do you know Anthony the
Well,
Hammerhead?
how much time do you have?
Approximately 4 minutes.
Well, that's alarmingly precise, and not very much time. Oh well, here goes. Anyway, it was my nephew, and he had an addiction to painkillers. And